What are waves? Before we answer that question, let's ask a few more. We have a red ball right over here tapping on the surface of the water. And that's all that. And you have this little mechanism here that's moving it up and down. It creates waves along the water surface. What do you notice about the movement of the water? In what direction is the wave moving? And what happens to the height of the water in the up and down direction here over time? Please go to the next slide to check your answers. The water seems to move outward, right? You can see these waves going out like this. But if you put a little piece of styrofoam right here, it would not be moving in this direction. It would just be going up and down. And that's the exact same thing that this ball is doing. It's going up and down. So if I put little pieces of styrofoam, they'll do the same. So what direction is the wave moving? Well, the wave is moving out and away from the red dot. And what happens to the height of the water over time? And you can get that by looking at a little piece of styrofoam ball there. And you'll see that the water height goes up and down. That height decreases the farther away you get. So right over here, the water is going up and down pretty much. Out here, it's not going up and down as much. When the water is undisturbed, it is found at its equilibrium or rest position. So here we have a very calm lake, and the water is not going up or down at all. We call that equilibrium. So how do these waves form? Well, what are waves doing? They are creating an oscillation or a vibration in the space or matter they travel through. That means it goes up and down, it's vibrating. This wave starts when the water particles are disturbed, and the wave moves away from the source, and the source is that little red ball. The wave moves outward in all directions, and the surface of the water is oscillating, and it's vibrating up and down, up and down. That's the oscillation. Let's distinguish between a pulse and a wave. A pulse is a single disturbance that moves outward. So the person here puts their finger down into the water and pulls it up, and one wave comes out, and that wave is going to keep moving in that direction. A wave is a series of pulses that produces repeating and periodic disturbances in the medium. So here you just have the one pulse going out. Here you have a number of pulses going out, and you just have these patterns of waves here. They keep moving out, and they periodically go up and down. It's hard to see this, so please click on this video to see pulses and waves. Another definition. Mechanical waves are waves that travel through matter. Could probably also call them matter waves, but we'll call them mechanical waves. The type of matter that the wave travels through is called a medium. A medium can be any solid, liquid, or gas. So a couple questions. What medium is this wave traveling through? And what are some other media that waves can travel through? And we already said solid, liquid, or gas. Please go to the next slide to check your answer. For this example, the wave is traveling through the water. Other mediums, it can travel through air, which is a gas, but we counted it again, rocks, steel rails, string, anything that will support an oscillation.